Hello and welcome to episode 345 of the Daily Sales Message Podcast, where every single day I share a piece of simple and actionable advice that's designed to help you feel more confident and sell more stuff. Now, when I record these podcasts, I try and make them as evergreen as possible because whenever you're listening to this, it could be summer, it could be winter, who knows? But just for this one episode, I'm going to tell you exactly when I'm recording this because you'll understand why I'm losing my mind. Today is Friday the 21st of June, 2024, and that'll be the only time I name check the date and time in any of these podcasts because I'm not doing it in my office. I've got a little thermometer thing here right now in my office because I can't have the fan on because of the noise of recording it for the podcast. It's 32.4 degrees. It's 32 degrees in my office and I'm recording a podcast, and in between recording them I'm putting the fan on, taking a break and coming back. So if I lose my mind today, that's because I'm basically sat in a preheating oven as I talk to you. Anyway, putting my professionalism hat back on. Practice makes profit. That's what we're talking about today. Practice makes profit. Profit in business comes from a number of different places. Pricing is one. Pricing determines profit. So how well you price something will determine how much profit that you make from it. Absolutely. But in a lot of businesses, it's practice. Being good at something. The better you are at something, the quicker you can do it. So take a shorter amount of time to do it. You'll make fewer mistakes, if any mistakes, which saves time, and depending on the industry, and it could save materials and other resources as well. So getting good at something over time, practice, makes you better at it, which means you can do it faster. You make few, if any, mistakes. And the culmination of those two things means you can do more of the thing or offer more of the thing for more people. Also, if you're really good at something, you get recommended and referred and you get reviewed and nice things happen. So it's just this amazing kind of flywheel of amazingness. Trouble is, practice is boring, isn't it? Being really good at something is boring. It's not obvious at the start. So my son at the moment, he's trying to learn to tie shoelaces. And I said, look, if you want to learn how to tie shoelaces, set yourself a goal, tie them 50 times today in one go. 50 times, you'll be able to do it by the end of that. Doesn't want to do it. Sounds really boring. There we go. And in fairness, it's a bit boring, isn't it? Tying shoelaces 50 times. However, if he did do it, practice makes profit. If he did do it, he'd get good at it. He'd never go back. He'd be really good. And there we go. So in your business, what do you need to practice more of? How could you practice more? How could you get more reps, as it were, more repetitions, more exposure, more airtime, face time, work time, whatever, more exposure to the work you do, the problem you solve, whatever, so you can be really good at it, even better. You should be striving in your business to be the absolute best business product, service or person in the world at what you do. You should take absolute pride in the work that you do and being the very best you can and seek to improve continually, which is a Japanese concept known as Kaizen, K-A-I-Z-E-N, Kaizen, which is this love and this pursuit of continual improvement. If you take that approach to business and to life, but business in particular, practice makes profit. When I started my business in 2018, it's very, very different to where it is now, because I've had a lot more experience. I've put a lot more reps in. I've made a lot more mistakes. I've adjusted. I've changed. It takes me far less time to do things I do. I make far few mistakes. Sometimes I don't make any mistakes in some of the stuff that I do, including recording this. So this is episode 345. Quite a few of the episodes these days, when I record them, are one take, and I don't say or fluff my lines. And I'm not saying that to show off, oh, aren't I brilliant? But after 345 goes at doing this, funnily enough, I got better at it. And practice leads to profit. So your takeaway from today is, what could you practice? How could you get better? Because that's one of the key places in your business where profit comes from. Right, that's it for this episode. Tomorrow in episode 346, we're talking about rejection. Happens to all of us. Even I get rejected. Doesn't matter. I still get it. It stings a little bit, not as much as it used to, but there's something really important about rejection, which we will explore in tomorrow's episode. In the meantime, if you haven't already, please what did I just say about not fluffing these things up? Please hop on over to LinkedIn. Find me there. James Newell, the not very good podcaster.com. Find me at LinkedIn. Connect with me. Share with me anything that you might like about the podcast, any questions you want me to answer. It'd be a pleasure to connect with you and hear from you. I hear from listeners around the world, and it always astonishes me just how many countries, particularly countries I've never even been to before, actually where people actually listen to this and enjoy it, and it's really heartwarming. Right, I'm off to put the fan on, have a little break in between podcasts. I'll catch you tomorrow for another evergreen edition where I won't mention the date and the time or the temperature in my office of the Daily Sales Message.